Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hello, my name is Chantel Hall, and today I'll be giving my speech about a girl who thought she was going to be the first woman in the NBA. Once upon a time lived a girl who wanted to be the first female in the NBA. That little girl will soon turn to be me. Growing up, I was the only girl living in my house. I had three brothers, and my sister, who's older than us, she wasn't at home. So it was just me in the house with my brothers. And I simply thought that I could do everything that they did. From throwing rocks, climbing trees, playing football, playing basketball, anything that they did, I felt I could do it too. We all always spend our time outside on our basketball court that my grandfather had for us. And I would compete with my brothers and their friends, and I would win some and I would lose some, but I never gave up when I was losing. I continued to play. That's when I knew basketball was going to be important to me in my life. I constantly played with my brothers. Day in, day out, I would spend all night outside playing with my brothers. When I was in the 5th grade, my 5th grade teacher was my varsity basketball coach. I didn't know that then, but he told me that. But I didn't know that then. So after school, I would always go to practice with him, and I'd be in my school clothes, and we'll be running sprints, we'll be taking shots, we'll be shooting layups, we'll be doing it all. And when I would go home, my mom would be mad because I was in my good school clothes playing basketball. She would always say, "Why do you have to act like such a boy? You're a girl." In junior high school, I decided to try out for the junior varsity basketball team. I was scared, I was nervous because this was going to be the first time that I would actually be a part of something. Instead of me just participating, I was actually going to be a part of a basketball team. Once we got to the tryouts, the list came out. I was super scared because then nobody warned me about the conditioning with basketball. I'm thinking that I could simply just run up and down a court and not worry about anything else. I didn't think about the running. I didn't think about the sprints. I didn't think about the conditioning, the weightlifting. I didn't think about any of that. All I thought it was about was shooting. My first game, I was super nervous. I must have walked a mile the entire game. Every time I caught the ball, instead of dribbling, I would take off running. My coach was on the sideline yelling at me to dribble, but I must not have heard him because every time I caught the ball, I would walk. Throughout high school, I played basketball. I played in my first championship game in the 8th grade, and then I would soon continue to play basketball out. I had a high school article. I was in a newspaper constantly. I became really good at it. I even received a scholarship to play in college. I played 1 year after high school. After the passing of my grandfather, I decided it was time for me to walk away. I walked away because that was a huge effect and he was a huge impact on my reasons and everything that I was doing with basketball. And to not be able to see him sit in the stands, it bothered me a lot and it would mess up my focus on my game. Looking back, basketball still holds a special place in my heart. I even still go play sometimes at my old high school. On the bright side, my son is now interested in basketball. So hopefully he'll continue on and he'll go to the NBA and buy mama a big house. Thank you.